Does muscle weigh 3 times more than fat? We'll find out in this episode of Ask Yuri.
Ask Yuri. You've got a health and fitness question? I've got an answer.
Hey guys, how's it going? Yuri Elkaim here. Hope you're having an awesome day. I'm just chilling in the comfy red chair. And I've got an interesting question here from Isabel, who asked me this. Yuri, is it really true that muscle weighs 3 times more than fat? I know that it requires more energy at rest from you, but I heard a physical education teacher say that today. Is this true? So is it true that muscle weighs 3 more times than fat? From what I know, not really. 3 times is quite a bit. Okay, let me just give you some perspective here. Essentially what that would mean is that if you had a lower body fat percentage, so let's take 2 people who weigh 200 pounds. And one of them has 10% body fat, so 10% of 200 pounds would be 20, so let's subtract 20, so they have 180 pounds of lean muscle mass, okay? And 20 pounds of fat. Now, there's obviously other things in there, bones, organs, and stuff like that, but 180 pounds is not 3 times more than 20. And I don't want you to be misled into believing that that muscle is 9 times heavier than fat, because it's not. It's slightly heavier than fat, but most notably it's denser. Okay, so it's not that it's that much heavier, but it's denser. If you go with the gold standard for body fat calculations is underwater weighing, and essentially what this means is that they put you in a little kind of, you know, those scales at the grocery store you put your fruit in to weigh them. That's essentially what you do. You get into one of those big scales, you drop into water, and they look at the displacement of water. And because muscle weighs slightly more, it's more dense, you don't float as much, okay? Fat is more buoyant, so if you float more, then you're not going to displace as much water, which means that you have more body fat. Swimmers generally should have more body fat because it is to their detriment to be too lean. Because if they're too lean, that means that they're going to sink more readily. If they're a higher percent body fat, and they can still be fit, but generally contain a little more body fat than other athletes, they're going to be more buoyant and float a lot more easily. So muscle is denser, but it's not necessarily 3 times heavier than fat. So it's denser. It's also more metabolically active, so it has more mitochondria that are going to burn through calories and produce energy. And so those are the real big differences. Okay, so thank you very much for that question, Isabel. Hopefully that gives you some perspective. If you guys have any other questions that I can answer for you with respect to fitness, nutrition, and health, you know the deal. First off, subscribe to my YouTube channel, somewhere over here. Second, join me over on Facebook, like my page, join the community where we have tons of awesome stuff going on. And there you can ask me your question on the Facebook wall. I'll do my best to answer there, as well as in an upcoming video just for you. So thank you very much for watching. I'm Yuri Elkaim. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you soon.